Hello, my name is Eliza Rendorio. Today I'll be presenting my final project on the public interest campaign, No Student Left Behind. Did you know that in a 2023 national survey of over 25,000 people with intellectual or developmental disabilities, only about 17% reported having jobs in their communities? It's too often that individuals with disabilities are underrepresented in college and the workforce, not because they lack potential, but because they lack support and resources they need early on. That support begins in school. Inclusive classrooms are essential to set all students on a path to success, academically, socially, and beyond. That's why we're launching No Students Left Behind, a public interest campaign that advocates for inclusive learning and equitable learning environments for students with cognitive and developmental disabilities. This is the table of contents. Led by the ARC, a nonprofit organization dedicated to protecting the rights of people with disabilities, this campaign brings together parents, educators, and allies to drive change in classrooms, communities, and public policy. Our campaign is rooted in a simple but powerful theory of change. If we empower all parents to understand that inclusion supports their child's health, well-being, and academic success, we can successfully encourage them to advocate for inclusive learning environments, and their advocacy can help foster a world where students, regardless of ability, can fully participate in the classroom, have access to quality education, and opportunities to thrive in their communities. So, how will we make this happen? Well, we have three main goals: build a strong coalition of parents, educators, and community members, shift public perceptions around disabilities and special education, and promote everyday inclusion through meaningful interactions and awareness. Our main campaign strategy is to maximize community outreach and our presence across all media platforms. Engagement is a very key tactic for us. While we'll host monthly events where students with disabilities are centered through storytelling nights, classroom visits, and empowerment workshops, as well as educational workshops that promote real inclusion. These events will help people connect, build empathy, and take action in their schools and respective communities. To broaden our reach, we'll also focus on media engagement. We're targeting local education reporters such as Dahlia Bazaz from the Seattle Times, as well as national outlets like the Hedgehinker Report. We'll do this through timely press releases, personalized op-ed pitches, as well as personalized op-ed pitches, as well as social media outreach. We plan to meet journalists where they are, so that means on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, but we're posting their work and engaging directly with them. All campaign releases will also be accessible and align with our milestones, and every pitch will be tailored to the outlet's interests, backed by research, sources, and multimedia content. So social media will play a huge role in this campaign as well. Our goals are to grow awareness, increase engagement, and expand our coalition, especially among parents without disabilities and educators. Um, we'll post daily on social media with updates on Threads and Twitter, and our content will focus the majority on short form videos, such as student spotlights, where we feature students with disabilities sharing their experiences in the classroom and what inclusivity means to them, as well as educational infographics explaining inclusive practices, individual education programs, and the key legislations, as well as images of behind the scenes content from events and school visits. We also plan to post powerful content that uses our hashtag No Student Left Behind and collaborate with micro influencers and parenting or education to help amplify our message. Here are other hashtags that we plan to utilize, as well as an example of some of the infographics that we would post. And while external communications is important, internal communications is just as critical. We'll keep our coalition connected through a monthly e-newsletter with updates on campaign initiatives, events, engagement metrics, and media successes, as well as Slack, which will serve as our main channel of communication among our member coalition members to, organize, discuss logistics, and just chat, as well as host quarterly coalition meetings where we can recognize our team efforts and accomplishments and then plan for next steps of our campaign. And then we plan to measure our success by reviewing largely our social media engagement metrics. We'll look at Google Analytics, we'll look at our social media growth, and we'll also monitor the amount of share, reposts, and hashtag mentions. We'll also track our community engagement through attendance numbers, how much resources we've been sharing, and the number of attendees at these empowerment events, as well as we'll look at the bigger picture policy changes. Will there be more legislation engagements from our coalition members? Will there be more parent and student testimonies at bills, etc.? At the heart of this campaign is the belief that inclusion starts with us. By joining this movement, you're helping ensure that no student is left behind, that every child, regardless of their ability, has the opportunity to belong, learn, and thrive. To get involved and learn more, please visit www.nostudentsleftbehind.org and be the change that you want to be. Thank you.